Hey, what's up? It's Brendan here, and on behalf of Dalton, Brandon, and myself, we want to thank you for coming to our page today. Now, this is a completely unique and never seen before method that Brandon's using to make $235 per hour. Now, that's more money than most attorneys make, but you don't need to have any tech skills or qualifications to do this. All that you need is a laptop and a connection to the internet. But the best part is that anyone could set this up in the next 20 minutes and start seeing some results as soon as this week. Now that's the reason for the name Ignition, because with the Ignition system, you can get really fast results. Now with most of the courses that are out there, they're pretty much the exact same thing. They're just packaged a little bit differently. Now one is a green bow, one is a pink bow, and then some of these guys get really creative with their packaging and look really fancy. But ultimately, when you get inside the training, it's the exact same thing every single time. Now, there's really no creativity anymore. It's the same old crap. Outdated methods that underdeliver and leave you feeling confused, frustrated, and ultimately just kind of betrayed. Well, that's where Ignition is different. We know that this works, and we even have the proof.
Hey there, Brendan Pierce here, and I just want to show you some of the results I've been getting with the Ignition system. As you'll see on the screen here, this is my PayPal account, and these are the kind of commissions I've been getting every single day. And the thing is, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. A couple months ago is when I stumbled upon this method, and literally in the first 3 days, I made over $450. And ever since then, I've been making commissions just like you see on the screen here. And I know if I can do it, then you can definitely do it too.
Now, it's not just Brandon getting results with this. Take a look at these real people. Every single person on this page is making over $10,000 per month with the Ignition system. And it's not just the big earners either, because Brandon built all of this from scratch and made over $450 in his first 3 days. And it took him less than 2 hours from start to finish. Now, the Ignition system is the complete opposite of most online methods that take hours, days, or even weeks just to get set up even in the first place. Now, the way that most people think about making money off the internet is by creating a product, or building websites, or paying money to get visitors to your stuff. Well, most of those methods, they're time consuming, they take forever, or they never actually work at all, even with the effort that you put into them. Now, sometimes they can work, but they're just too damn expensive. And you may be asking yourself, is there a better way? Well, the answer is yes, and we found that way. So with what you're getting here and what you're going to have access to, you are going to destroy the traditional ways of making money off the internet. Now, this does work, and it works really fast. Ignition is truly a complete system, okay? And you know how sometimes when you buy a training course, it kind of feels like something just got left out? Well, you're not going to feel that way when you get Ignition, because this is a complete A to Z system that anyone, even newbies, can use and can start making $100 to $200 per day, and it can work really quickly. Now, I guarantee results will come fast with this. Brandon only started the Ignition system like a couple months ago, and he's already making $235 per hour. And that's without even putting much effort in, and with just 20 minutes of setting this up. Now remember, that's only 2 months in. The Ignition method grows over time. There are many people, myself included, that are using the Ignition system and are making much more than $235 per hour. The numbers that we're sharing on this page are what a total newbie can expect, but it's actually reasonable to have a job replacing income with the Ignition method. Now, can you imagine what you will be making a month from now, or 6 months from now, or a year from now if you use the Ignition system? It's really exciting to think about what you can do when you actually have the right proven system. And just to be 100% clear here, Ignition is really something different. You don't need a big email list to make money with this, and in fact, inside of Ignition, you're going to see how you can make money without an email list at all. You don't even need a website, and you don't need to know paid traffic, Facebook ads, or anything complicated like that. You're going to see exactly how you can start making $100 to $200 per day with just a few minutes and 100% free traffic. Now, don't think for a second that this is a free traffic method that you've seen before. This is genius, it's simple, and it works. And to be honest with you, I can only wish that I had known about this when I was getting started online, because Ignition is truly the shortcut to your success and could very well be the last course that you ever need to invest in. This is the one thing that will actually make you money online. And it doesn't just stop at $100 to $200 per day, because there really is no limit to the amount of money that you can make with this. Every Ignition setup takes about 20 minutes. Now, there's nobody stopping you from doing the setup again and again and again. So if you made a quick $450 with just 20 minutes of setup, how many of these machines would you set up? Now, because we are committed to making sure that you make money with this, we are going to include a step-by-step case study that reveals how Brandon used the Ignition system to go from $0 to $457 in just his first 3 days. Now, inside that case study, you are going to see how Brandon got everything set up and ready to go in less than an hour, and you're going to see how he made his first $117 within the first 24 hours of using this system, and the exact steps that he followed to keep the money coming in further, right? Because in just that 3 days, he made $457. Now follow along with the case study and you can get the same results for yourself. It's just like having us there with you, holding your hand and guiding you to making money in your pocket. Now, I already know what you might be thinking about this, because you've seen other people selling methods that promise to put $1 bajillion in your pocket within just a few hours of work. And even though $457 in 3 days is more than many people make in their day jobs, in the world of online systems, it's not really a massive number. But here's the deal. When we say $457 in 3 days with just a couple hours of your time, we're giving you real numbers, not pie in the sky fairy dust. And sure, making $18 kajillion by pressing a button on some lame software sounds amazing, but how's that working for you so far? With Ignition, you have the opportunity to get your hands on something real, something that works, and something that can actually change your life. Now, if you're tired of seeing the same stuff over and over again, you owe it to yourself to click the button below this video and get Ignition. Now, this course is 100% newbie friendly, and you can start making money with it right away. And although we initially planned to sell this for $97 or more, and of course, it's actually worth way more than that because this does work and it's easy to follow, you're not going to pay anywhere near that today. For the initial launch only, the price has been slashed and you can get your hands on Ignition for a small one-time investment. But you really don't want to wait here because the price is going to go up fast. And there's no sense paying more for this than you have to, especially since there is no risk, right? You have a full 30 days to make sure that this is for you. And if for any reason you're not satisfied, just let us know and we will give you every single penny back. You've tried everything else. Don't you think that it's time for you to try something new, something real, and something that's actually proven to work? You owe it to yourself to check out Ignition right now, and remember that there really is no risk here. Click the button below this video and get the best possible price on your copy of Ignition. Now remember, if what we're saying in this video turns out to be true, you're going to make a lot of money and you're going to be really happy. If you don't make money, you're going to get every single penny back anyways. So you may as well take this leap of faith, give this a shot, and start making money with this as soon as this week.